Hello guys, Ricardo here. Wow, hospital also I didn't even done a story time video about. Might as well just do a story time video about this now. And yeah, you guys won't trust it, but actually, there was one moment that I didn't have my Switch that moment. I'm gonna give you guys more context about it. So yeah, let's start after a long time, literally about story time. Okay, so to put you guys more into context, for most of you guys would know I have a Nintendo Switch, and I usually play games on there. I seriously wish to have more games so I can play more, but yeah. And also, I have never told you guys this before, but I mean, before, I actually got a moment where I actually didn't really use my Nintendo Switch that much, and I was letting it charge. And guess what? For doing that, the charging port on my Nintendo Switch literally got damaged. RIP. But I mean, at the end, 3 months happened, and guess what? My Nintendo Switch got fixed after all. So, yep, at the end, good ending. Or is it? I mean, not only I also having 3 months waiting for my Switch to get fixed, and not only in those 3 months I didn't have my Switch, I also didn't have my 3DS, or I mean 2DS, which is the model what I'm talking about. But what seems to be the problem here? Well, it's because I got an issue and I was worried that actually I left the micro SD card on my Switch. And don't you guys, I was worried that actually I would lose that freaking micro SD card, because not only that included my Nintendo Switch data, this also included my 3DS modded capabilities and everything. So meaning that I wouldn't have waiting 3 months not only to get my Switch fixed, I also needed to wait for the micro SD card to be at least fine, and I was worried that something would end up happening to the micro SD card. But yeah, at the end, as soon as I got my Nintendo Switch, I immediately checked to see if the micro SD card was there, and for luckiness, it was there. So guess what? I not only still have my Switch, I also still have my 3DS. But I mean, that's not the only problem that I realized. Well, not the only problem, because that wasn't really a problem that my micro SD worked, but there was another problem. The game card slot didn't work. But how did I realize that it didn't work? Well, it was simple. As soon as I got my Switch, for some reason it said that the game couldn't even read, and I was kind of concerned about this, and I was kind of weirded out about that. But I mean, I wanted to ask my sister if she can help me fix it, because I always ask her to fix the game card issue problems. But the only problem is that she was taking a shower, so I needed to figure out by myself. So I ended up going to my mom and only telling to open the game card slot, only the game card slot, not helping what the game card even is. And then she did. And then at the end, I ended up checking to see if it can fix, but for some reason it couldn't. But then I decided to check if another game would work, because I thought it was just the game. I mean, Super Mario Maker 2 was the game that I was inside the game card slot. But then I just realized that even using Mario 3D All Stars, which is another game that I have on game card also, it also doesn't work. So you might be saying, what did I do after that? Did I tell my sister or anyone about this? At the end, I actually made myself a promise. But before I tell you guys what's the promise is, I need to prove you guys that even till this day doesn't even work. So yeah, let's try Mario Maker first. Oh. Okay. Open card, game cartridge. So yeah. I don't know if I can do this, but I still need to prove you guys that it does not work. Wait. See, it doesn't even read. And even if I remove, oops. But yeah, but even if I remove it and then put it again, it doesn't even work. And even when I see, it still doesn't even read. Even after blowing up everything, it still doesn't even work. And that's what gets me to my next game, Mario 3D All Stars. So yeah, let's put this back. I mean, I'm very sure the game still works. Just that basically there's the game card slot doesn't even work, like I said. But also, wait. Okay, finally got this, and let me open this. And anyways, to show you guys what I mean. Oh, no, wait. See, even Mario 3D All Stars, even though it was highly unrelated with the issue, it still doesn't even work. So there you go. That's the proof that actually I needed to show you guys. So wait, let's put this back and see. The problem is the Switch. Confirmed. I don't know what they did when they were fixing my Switch that moment. Maybe they done something by accident. They would have said, oh, that would have been probably something normal. I mean, I don't think it was really that necessary. And guess what? I feel like that would have caused the entire game card slot to not even work. But yeah, I think what I'm gonna say is that I really cared much about my micro SD card that I didn't really care enough to say that I didn't really care about the game card slot. But yeah, so yeah, what was my promise before you ask? It's because since Christmas was almost coming, I actually wanted a Metopia, which I mean, that started my BFDI Metopia series in 2023. And yes, before I tell you guys what year what that issue happened, I'm gonna tell you guys later, okay? So don't freak out. So I promised myself that I would get the Metopia game first, and then later, in a few months later, when I finished the BFDI Metopia series, I'll pretty much tell them about the issue that I have. And guess what? I literally forgot about that. And I realized this probably like in May 2024, and I just forgot about it. And yeah, what was the... So what, how did I got the... So did I end up fixing the issue? Did I fix it 1 month ago, 2 months ago, whatever months ago? I actually still have the issue to this day. I mean, what makes you think that I show you guys the proof? I still have the issue even after 2 years. No, gosh, what the heck? So you guys might be asking, will I fix the issue anytime soon? Not gonna lie, I mean, I feel like it would have been worth it till down 2024 after thinking this recently. But not gonna lie, after, I mean, I don't know if you guys know this, and I've told this a million times already, but I'm planning myself on saving up for the Switch too. And guess what? I feel like that fixing the game card slot, I feel like is no longer worth it, because what I can do is basically just continue playing those games, probably even after getting the Switch 2, because like I said, it's backwards. Well, I didn't say this before, but I'm saying it. The Switch 2 is backwards compatible with the Switch 1. So I basically, and even the game card actually can read Switch 1 games, so I feel like it will be not worth it telling them this, because I'm saving up for my Switch 2, and I feel like I would even play them even better than before. So yeah, it's sad to say this, but actually I don't think I will fix the game card slot. I mean, I feel like it would have been worth it telling them 2024, but whatever. So yeah, I must deal with that issue for more years to come, but yeah. I mean, it doesn't really pay me, I mean, it's kind of sad, but yeah. So yeah, that's it. I mean, and even left, actually, before I finish this, even left tried to force me to make me say the truth. I mean, perhaps do you know, guys know this video that I made? But to put you guys in the context, I actually decided to put one of Avituber's videos, and to put you guys in the more context, I mean, he's actually one of my friends. Yep, I mean, I actually met him in real life, because our mothers, I mean, the mother of Avituber and my mother, they are actually friends, and well, we also they decided so we can meet each other, and we ended up meeting, and we became friends, and thus he has a YouTube channel. So yeah, shout out to him. So yeah, you guys can go subscribe to him. But something that I want to tell you guys is that his channel is full of dino videos. But yeah, what I can say is that
Deja de hacer eso o te mato.
And what I mean, why I'm bringing a VTuber here is because actually, one time when a VTuber came visiting me, he realized that I have a Switch. And yep, he decided to play, and he wanted to play Mario Maker 2. And I mean, he actually asked where the game was, and it actually was kind of hard to explain him, because if I told him the truth, I mean, I'm telling the truth right now, but if I told him the truth in that moment, I mean, and if the others realized, I would probably never gonna see my Nintendo Switch for probably even more 3 months. So yeah, that will be something sad that I didn't want it to relieve. So I wanted to explain him under well, not understandable for the rest, but understandable for him. But I just make it not understandable for him as well. But I mean, to be exact, I mean you can just rewind the video or just get Spanish subtitles, or in that way you can understand what I mean. But yeah, anyways, that's it for my story time. Thank you guys for watching, and yes, hopefully I can get this fixed for free or something. I just wish so I can get it fixed, but hopefully I can get my game card slot working and running. So yeah, hopefully that works. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and see you guys in a future video.